Tech3 Media friends, welcome back. Brought to you by Rug Radio. Are NFTs back? Like, this is just like, we're sitting around the timeline. Are NFTs back? Are NFTs back? I feel like past, few weeks, I've been enjoying jumping into like old projects that have been building. And I'm excited to bring to you guys today On Me because they're a project that's coming out new. They're going to mint September 5th. But in anticipation of that, they've been building. You can get a peek of it now, sort of at the AR aspects to it. And I played this game over the weekend just to familiarize myself with it. And I'm just like looking at the visuals. They're like so cool. This is like an astonishing step for NFTs, and to be able to participate in this is really, really fantastic. And I'm excited to bring on the team founder, Ruse. Let's get a vision with Ruse as to what they were thinking, because this is like, when you're stepping into NFTs, it's just like, you're just like, oh, wait for it. This is like a build that's happening now. So Ruse, welcome to the show.
Yeah, hello guys. We are so proud to introduce our past 3 years of development.
This is 3 years of development. Wow.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel it. I feel it when I'm playing this game. Like, you're seeing it here, just kind of some of the hints of what it looks like when the characters, when you're interacting.
But it was only alpha version. In September, we are preparing the big updates, and it will be like fully immersive experience, like fully XR experience. But right now, it's very simple in terms of mechanics. And if you will give me 2 minutes, I will try to explain why we decided to create that product, and why we decided to make these steps into a world of AR providers.
Heck yeah, that's why we're here. And I think even in this alpha stage, and we're kind of going over the bare bones of it, because this is really like 5% of the vision here, but you can see it when you're playing it. But please, Ruse, walk us through this, sort of the founding of it.
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Rus. I'm 13 years old. I was born in a family of software engineer and aerospace engineer. My father worked with Linus Torvalds on Midnight Commander, the first graphic file manager in the world. And I was into IT from my childhood. And I was always dreaming with my team to create something popular, to create something groundbreaking. And for me, it was the moment why metaverses become very popular, become very hyped, and I just say to my team, wow, we need to make like a metaverse for open-minded people. We need to make something for creative people, something for people who are not okay with the current experience of interacting with governance, with corporations, and we need to create something new. And Alex and Stanis, they told me, Ruslan, please, don't be so full. People will enjoy themselves for the next 10 years, and it's 100%. It's too early for metaverses. Let's create something with AR. And we have our friend from 90 company and we saw that they are growing their expenses with Google for IRDK Lightship year by year, and we didn't saw any groundbreaking project from the team from 2016. They created Pokemon Go, they created Ingress, or Google Earth, Pokemon Go, Ingress, and that's all. And right now, RDK Lightship is very powerful thing, and you can see that in On Me, it's 120 FPS. It looks like a real person's in a scene, but in Pokemon Go, there is nothing about that. And like in 2024, we have been hyped about the potential of blockchain to revolutionize gaming with decentralization, player empowerment, true ownership. But the reality has been a little bit different. And if we talk about, like really big projects, like, for example, Sandbox or Illuvium or Parallel,
big fans,
for example, Sandbox. In their roadmap, they have statement like in 2021 they will have iOS application, Android application, and wow. And right now, 2024, they have a very good collaboration with Paris Hilton, but no Android application, no iOS application, and through the last 3 years, we see, up and down in exchanges, but nothing about project. And the role of the media in this circus cannot be understood, charged with the responsibility to provide analytics, to critically cover and summarize the industry from different angles. They have failed, in my humble opinion. Instead, they have turned a blind eye to the mayhem and choosing the highlight fleeting trends and, like no product, no real wear, just pure speculation. And we want to introduce you on me. The main mission of
And
on me
that's where you guys have sort of flipped it. You guys are like, okay, instead of just like, hey, buy my NFTs and we're going to build, it's like, hey, we've been building for 3 years.
yeah,
Now we're
yeah.
ready to bring on creators. So what's the opportunity for creators here?
Yeah, I thought the main opportunity for creators will unfold in the next year. It will be the special application only for creators. They will have opportunity to create routes. They will have opportunity to create city quests. They will have opportunity to prepare collections, wardrobe collections with us, and sell them in internal OMI marketplace. And we want to be truly UGC game, when we already make some steps in that direction. For example, operator of Oscar-winning film cinema with Shia LaBeouf from Rome, our friend, he will create a route through the Rome in his vision, and it will be
Oh, wow.
available in OnMe. And when you will come to Rome, you will open OnMe and go through the special route with special rewards. And
This is huge for me too. This is so big for me, and I know you guys are sort of peeking at it. But for the creators, for those who might have I felt like museums, like just anywhere local. If you wanted to create an experience, any project, if you want to create a localized experience, you can create it with this project. I felt it was so outstanding when I was going through, and I was going through my own neighborhood, collecting, the orbs that you're seeing on the screen right now, and then interacting
yeah,
with the characters who were giving me quests. I was like, this is something different. This is something very, very unique. What were some of the inspirations, I guess, for creating this type of engagement?
I think that the main inspiration was to create, in the earliest 20s, it was very popular in the place where I born, the Zor game. It was night quests when people driving their cars and making different quests from Hoster, and it was
Yeah.
wow, it was unreal. And we want to make this something similar, but in digital mode. And you know that we not work only with young creators. We work with Nina Kravitz, for example, not just only as influencer. She worked like a professional. She worked like a producer. She wrote music for our game. She wrote soundtrack, and her first engagement in gaming world was Cyberpunk 2077, and second
Yeah.
game is On Me. For example, you could interact with Nina Kravitz in a game, and if you are lucky, and if you will be in drop table in the first of 1000 people, you will have opportunity to have access pass to her show, to backstage of her show worldwide. You can choose any show of Nina, and you
Great
could
utility. So
experience,
cool.
yeah, and yeah, for second utility that erase the border between reality and virtuality with On Me, it's fashion. We work with
Mhm.
Abra brand. It's ex Balenciaga and Givenchy food designer. He introduced his brand 2 years ago at Paris Fashion Week, and we have special dedicated collection with him. You could craft Abra items in a game that are really valuable for players. They grow your strength, your power, your energy, your luck of your character, but you could burn this NFT and receive a real t-shirt from Abra brand, and it's
Oh.
awesome too. I thought it's very important to people to feel that digital is not only digital right now, that it's
Mhm.
bigger than it's your it's your social status, it's your feeling of the life, it's your vision to the next decades. And for us was very important to work not only with great engineers. We create a team of talented engineers and designers. We have guy from Blizzard, we have guy from Playrix, we have guy, our senior Golang developer, he is from InDrive company. InDriver, it's like the clone of Uber, but on Asian market, a very
Oh, wow.
huge application that worked for 200 million people. And he is familiar with geospatial and geofencing features that are the
I could tell
main
that there was a
mechanic in our game.
sophistication there to just the bare bones, project that you guys have, sort of the working model. There's a sophistication there and understanding there. In terms of its scaling, it seems like it's there and available, but it sounds like you guys have done the groundwork for this and get it ready to scale. Like how many people can be involved at once?
Right now, it's 70K that play day by day, daily active
Wow.
users, and it's around 50K who monthly active users. But it's only our community. We haven't got any big, like marketing campaigns or user acquisition campaigns. We just spread the idea between local chats and Discord community, and people started to download the application and share by referral system with their friends. And I thought that for us, the main idea is to offer a uniquely smooth and beautiful gaming experience on your device, because we have storyline, and the main idea of storyline that there are no more governments in the world, and the world ruled by corporations, and
Okay,
on me is
so
your
so the world, so it's the world now.
yeah, but on me is your body. On me is AI that follows truly people values, and we share them through the interactions with NPCs. We share them through the level design, and in terms of creative side of the product, we have a lot of different special things that will show that on me isn't only about money and earning. It's about idea of new way of socialization. And as I already told you, the main idea is to create AR provider for different wearable devices, for lenses, for glasses, for all that things. You through the next 5 or 10 years, you will have opportunity to interact with the world, not only by, like ordering food or something like that, but in terms of collaboration with the people like-minded, with the people who join your community, your on me squad, your on me community in your city. And it's really interesting. I want to introduce you maybe uh, some some decades from our roadmap.
Yes,
And
please.
in 2024, like previous 3 years, we were building, we were strategic planning, we searching for different partnerships, and we, like finalized our crucial documents like on this white paper, detailed product roadmap. We developed game economy and scaling strategies for project team, because people are very important for us, and not only results. We are focused on our team, very accurate. And especially for me, was very important to create a product on a new way, on a new level, in not only in crypto gaming, because crypto gaming is weird. And uh, I, I really know that when you download it on me, you haven't got any experience with something similar in crypto, because crypto gaming looks very, very cheap. And in 2024, we created our go-to-market strategy. We officially launched on me on Google Play, on Apple App Store. We introduced ONM token. We shared with people our first vision of tokenomics model. And if we talk about game economy, we inspired by ETH Online. And for us, it was the most interesting in terms of starting, it was most interesting economic model, and it's alive for more than 10 years without any tokens, without any things that could be speculative or Ponzi based. It's a real game economy, and we injected a lot of primitives from that model to our game. We released our first zero collection for in-game crafting, and it's the interesting thing too, because the first hand who owns NFT, who owns wardrobe items that boost your profile in a game, is a user. And we don't sell anything to our users. Users play the game. Users rewards by different type of resources and ONM token. And our mathematical model, whose goal to utilize collection in 2 weeks, she calculates the optimal configuration of attributes, of quantity, of percentages by rarity, and this collection is almost crafted. And for us, it's a
It sounds
very
so
good
like
sign.
fantastic, guys. Like, isn't this crazy? Like listening to you, Roos, you're like, this is how it should have been for every project. Think about it, build it, and then release NFT. It's been the reverse for most of us, and trying to find ways of like, oh, how do we get to this cool thing? You've already developed the cool thing. You're now building it. And so with Gleb, CMO and co-owner of Borderless, you guys have created, I think, an opportunity for Web3 integration and for creators. I want to bring in Gleb just so that we have an understanding of what it is that
Yeah,
partnership
it will be. Yeah,
means
it
for
will
each
be the
other.
best thing to invite Gleb, because he's great at all things, but at the description of NAP, he's genius.
That's I
Hey
know. Let's
guys,
hype up
hey
Gleb.
guys.
Gleb, yeah. Now the bar is so high for you, Gleb. You better knock it out of the park.
Yeah, now I feel nervous, guys. At first, I was sitting here and like almost getting sleepy, but now I have to match a certain level of the announcements. So yeah, thanks Minty, thanks Bruce for introduction. Glad to be here. So my name is Glab, and I come from Borderless. You guys probably heard of us. We made some ruckus over the last spring, launching 2 collections, Borderless NFT and DYOR, which stands for Dream Your Olives Retiral, on Magic Eden. And actually, we did pretty much a good job. So we sold a couple of collections for $2 million on Polygon and Base on this kind of severe bear market. And one element of our campaign, specifically the 3 videos from NFT Paris, from NFT New York, and also from Tokyo, that we did with the brand, with a street art brand called ADED. That it catched an eye of Bruce, and he asked his friends to get us connected. And so that's how we met each other, and so that's how we started advising guys and helping them with marketing and tokenomics with OnMe launch. So basically, what Borderless is doing, and what Borderless' role in this campaign and in this project is, apart from like advising, as that we kind of, not actually kind of, we build a new market at the intersection of NFT and DeFi. So those are two big markets, like a big market of NFT with kind of, I believe, 16 billion bucks annual scope, annual volume, and 1.2 trillion bucks market of DeFi, which is absolutely insane and huge. And there's no bridge between them. So what Borderless is doing is we're building a bridge between 2 markets, and we do it through our main product called Native Assurance Protocol. What it does, it assures your NFTs with DeFi liquidity, because we've been in a situation when like we're buying an NFT like on the evening, and by the morning it costs nothing. It price decreased significantly and dramatically.
Oh god,
Or
the trauma is coming back. I'm starting to be like, oh god, yes, remember those
yeah,
very
yeah.
scary days.
And we all been in situation, I believe, when we got rug pulled, as a member of community, as an investor. And what like NAP is doing is assuring NFTs with DeFi liquidity, which means rug pulls impossible. And even if you decide to get rid of your NFT on the next morning, you can do it simply by bringing it back to NAP, to Native Assurance Protocol, and swapping it to the DeFi tokens that are assuring the NFT within the NAP. So you can lose maybe 5% of its price, but not 100% of the price. And what we're doing for OnMe team is, with the help of NAP, we are assuring the NFTs from OnMe Founders Collection with ONM tokens. And basically, all the guys who will decide, or actually who will be lucky enough to buy of 500 OnMe Founders NFTs, they will
break that down for a second, because I think that there's a broader vision here, and
Yeah,
I want to get into the details of how you guys are doing this, because I think you're doing it very smart. You're taking it in stages. You're understanding this is, we're kind of coming out of a bear. We're reaching into a bull right now, where we have a lot of, as you said, DeFi activity, NFT activity is looking to catch up to that, but you're trying to bridge it, and the way that you're releasing the NFTs is very unique. So it's going to be the first 500 founders NFTs. That's the September 5th through Magic Eden. Yes.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. So you go there, you have the first 500. How do you scale to the first 2,500?
There will be, I think it's a question that Bruce will answer better. But the thing is that there are 5 batches, 500 NFTs each, and like the first one is 500. It will be available on Magic Eden on September 5. The next one,
Magic Eden on Ethereum, main chain. Yes.
On Ethereum, yeah, $200 in Ethereum, and the next batches will follow as soon as we understand the reaction of the market to this whole thing, because we discussed it with Bruce previously, and we decided that it's better to improvise, because we need to understand like the reaction of the market. Because from my point of view, this is an absolutely insane, in a good way, insane offer. And the reason why it is insane, that's actually what Bruce described. So they got Nina Kravitz as sound designer. They got collaboration with IRL, with offline fashion brands, coming from like from like a major league fashion
yeah,
industry.
Ever-Paris actually brought me into this. I was like, oh, this is they're taking it quite serious. Bruce, what other collaborations do you guys have lined up? Can you mention the sort of the vision for the collaboration?
I could mention some collaborations with the artists. It's Dixon and Boys Noise, and if we talk about brands, it will be Kopeni, the most hyped brand in the previous 2 years. I thought that you remember their sprayed dress for Bella Hadid that they started. Then they make a show with Boston Dynamics robots, and I thought that they are. Yeah, they are the most interesting brand right now, and Arno, we are in a very good connection. And that's the thing that we could try to find the people. We are good connected with the world. We could find the people from Nike or from some different big brands, but we try to make it in a creative way.
That's what I'm sensing here. Is like, you're not, as you said, you're not going for Nike. You're going for artists, and you're going for design aspects that merge with yours, that fit with your aesthetic.
Yes. Who believe in our way of thinking, who believe in our way of interacting with digital. Because, for example, we have experienced with some projects, skin apps. Maybe you heard about them. They make collection with Moncler, with Dolce and Gabbana, and they spend more than 1 year and a half only for like legal details about that. And I haven't got so much time. For me, it's not interesting to talk with legal guys and all that things. And after that, I thought it's September, almost September, and there is no future in the things, because they can't make a good deal with, for example, their plan was to sell these NFTs with Molecler and Dolce Gabbana to Fortnite, but Fortnite said them, our game is good without them, and the brands tells the same, that and they can't found the good percentage balance between the teams, and that's why it doesn't work, because it's not creativity, it's about money. And for us, it was very important not only release a game where you feels lonely, like, okay, collections and all the things. That's why in September we release Nepis, we release strategic PvP card game, we release PvP game where you can make a stake with your with your friends, and you could play by ONM token in a different way of gaming. But the most important thing, that in the end of 2024 we launch Hunger Games. We launch them with a very popular YouTube showmaker. I couldn't tell him his name right now. He's popular in USA market, and it will be a show when we, for example, tells you like, okay, 17th of December, Paris, New York, Medellin, and you need to come to this point, pay for a ticket 20,000 of ONM, and then you have 1 hour, and more than 150 players with their phones like metal detectors, trying to find orbs in very interesting historical points of this city, and they trying to catch them. And leaderboard of these players is changing position second by second, and people could make stakes for them. And we support these Hunger Games by YouTube show, and I thought it will be a new thing in crypto games, because
100%. This is so different than what we hear, because everyone hopes to have that type of IRL engagement, but what you have here is a platform for anyone to be able to step into, create this system of orbs. And what I thought was cool too is not only do you come and collect the orb, but there's a mini game within the orb. So there's sort of a chance and a luck involved, whether you can do the game well.
If we talk about mini games, it's the genius solution for our economics, because in Stepan on Access Infinity, if people pays you for access pass, you need to pay them in a token. Here, some people have better soft skill, some people are not so lucky, and it's very good for our economic model.
It's fantastic, and it's far more engaging, because you're not only going to these certain points and you're doing this overall quest, but you have the mini game to help increase the potential for your character to move on. Are there going to be other types of accessories to be added to the app, other than the orbs?
Yeah, right now it's only 3 type of orbs. In September, it will be 5 type of orbs, and you will receive different resources, different tokens, different wardrobe items without any crafting from that orbs. You will see not only 3 NPCs in a game, it will be 5 NPCs. Some of them will play with you different games, but you can play this game only in a real point map. Some of these NPCs will try to make some questions for you, and it will be questions about history, about fashion, about music history, about Detroit techno, for example. And you will have option to grow token not only by the core game mechanics. And
by the way, my kids love that process of like finding the NPC, because it's like we had to find a character. And then like they're give me the phone. They were like looking for the character and the orbs with the phone. It was really, really engaging. I think you guys have really something very special in terms of its engagement. It sounds like you guys are going artistically for people and things. As you said, that's not about the money. It's not about the big deal. It's about sort of the artistic pursuit of creating for an audience, creating for creators, and having them. I mean, where does this unfold for you in terms of like 1 year, 2 years down the line? What does Omni look like?
I thought that if we talk about the next future, like next 5 years, if you ask about that, I thought it will be uh, like next gen social media, and it will be social media ruled not on by feed and not by recommendations of AI. It will be ruled by your movement in life, you know, your steps in a real cities, your meeting with the real people. And I thought that it will be open. It will be like maybe you know what is it like GNU license and open GNU license. It's how Unix based products was developed. It's a genius thing from the 90s, and it's united a lot of people in that moment, and it gives a big push to IT industry. And by that license, for example, Nginx, it's a server for Unix-based system that were sold maybe for 13 billions in previous 3 years. It was the company that was created by GNU license principles, you know, and it was only about open-minded people, open-minded engineers who are united together. And that's why we created Only Creators program. That's why we want to fulfill in-game content with people who are really love his cities, who are really love to share experience uh, which you can feel in these cities. And for Tokyo, for Rome, for Sydney, we already have very special persons who will prepare a crazy routes. And as for me, I was in Tokyo, I was in Sydney and in Rome, but when I feel these cities with Z people, it was wow. I thought that a lot of people who use Only will try to live this experience only with the app. And we will have a route with Nina Kravitz, first view on Berlin with Nina Kravitz when she was 24 years old, and
Wow, that's
when
interesting.
she was, yeah, and it will be
Like a historical
interesting.
approach. It's so fascinating. Again, there's so many ways that you can take this. It's fascinating, but you're coming at it, partnering with, Nina, partnering with creators who can create a custom experience that is going to be so, I think, very rich in its experience. So if I'm interested and I wanted to like mint, I'm Magic Eden. It's September 5th. I'm on Magic Eden. NFT is about to drop. I'm going to grab one of these 500. What is it that I can expect to do right away with my NFT? What can I do?
No, first of all, you need to be in a whitelist, and to take participation in whitelist, you need to download application. You need to pass through the first level, and then you will have option to connect your in-game profile with our website. After that, we put you in a whitelist. After you buy your NFT at Magic Eden, it will be limited founders NFT collection, and it's a lot of interesting utilities because you become a part owner of OnMe. Founders and NFT holders will receive a lifetime 1% of all mine tokens to regain.
And this is only for the first 500. Only for this
No,
first
it's
500.
only for it's only for first 2,500 because it will be 5 batches, and you will receive not in that time of our life. You will receive it through the all mining process through the first 3 years, and you will receive your exclusive character. It will be unique game character only that unlocks full earning potential. All game mechanics will be yours. You will join like the economic elite of the game because you will be the first who will have access to in-game resources that drives game's economy. As I already told, plastic, metal, different minerals that are needs for crafting and for PvP playing. If you are not interested in a game, if you are not interested in some player experience, you could exchange your NFT for tokens through the NAP protocol. And I thought right now it's the only way how you can receive ONM token because we didn't sell that. And I thought that the most important thing about our economics and about our approach to growing this product, that in every season, every decade, every 3 months, we push only a small amount of these NFTs. Like for the first season, it will be only 10,000 players. And all people who want to join on me in a full potential of this game, they will need to buy out in-game characters who were breeding in the game. They need to buy out it from real players, and in the first year we don't want to cross the line of 125k players. For us, it's very important to have a very stable and very interesting game economy, because we will have a lot of options to scale it, but we haven't got any option to build it in a proper way if we will scale it like it was previously in crypto market.
As Gleb said, you have to be a bit loose. You have to be a bit interpretive of where the market is, what the the understanding is. Like the three of us here, we know this is like super cool, super cool. It's just about sort of explaining it to the rest of the people. But Gleb, what is it that you advise, in terms of like a founder like Ruse? What are like the top three things you came into to say, okay, guys, this is what you need to get the word out, to make sure that people understand how cool this is?
Actually, we broke down the approach of like spreading the word about the project right away, and Roos agreed with it. So the main thing is to diversify the promo campaign, diversify the content plan that you're applying. So first of all, we got a partnership with huge NFT and crypto brands like Rug Radio, like NFT Now, Crypto Banter, NFT Daily, and others. From the other hand, we have a number of famous influencers who really believed and really loved the product, and the guys who don't usually shill like every Joe Schmo. Like they were really happy to work with specifically with OnMe. And apart from that, since Telegram is a big thing right now, and with all the tone and all those
tone is exploding. Oh my gosh, tone is exploding.
With all the miners and tappers, so we decided that it would be a good idea to have a promotion through actually something around 100 or even over 100 Telegram channels from different parts of the world, where Telegram channels are mostly popular among crypto crowd. For example, Korea, Ukraine, Russia, and other countries. So I think those are the main three elements that we're using within this campaign.
As you said, to kind of bridge, you got to go where they're at. And right now they're all on Telegram, right? To kind of bring them into finding and into discovering on me, which again is really super fantastic. I think, getting it right away and right now, all the links in the description down below, I think is really sort of the starting point for me, because, I personally don't shill anybody as well, unless I really believe and understand this product. And when you download the app, which is available on the app, it was on the Apple Store. Is it on the
Android? Yeah, Android users must buy iPhone, but they could use Android version too, because it's a very complicated thing, and it's very difficult to share our vision of experience to all Android users, because the list of devices is more than 1,000, and we have more than 45 popular devices in which we test the game, and we spend a lot of resources to prepare Android version. That's why we released it only after 2 months of iOS version. And guys, it was I thought the best time that I spent through my past week, and I really enjoy this dialogue, and thank you very much for that opportunity. And your vibe is really awesome.
It's very minty, people say, and sometimes fresh. But I hope this isn't the last time, because I really am interested in where you take this as you download the onto your mobile and check this out. You'll get a quick sense, and September 5th you can work towards getting whitelist. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.